Hello and welcome to Big Red Journeys. I'm your host Big Red, and on today's journey we're going to be checking out the Knott Hotel. This hotel was recently renovated a few months back. This hotel's been here for many years, but it recently got remodeled, rebranded as the Knott Hotel. So we're going to go spend the night here, check it all out. We're going to do a full tour of the whole grounds, everything that you can get to experience, all the accommodations. We're also going to eat some breakfast here at the 30 Acres restaurant. And overall, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts, opinions, and whether or not you should or shouldn't stay here. So if you care to follow me on this journey, let's go. Recently rebranded. Well, it's always been the Knott Hotel, but it really changed away from the way of doing it, like the whole Snoopy Peanuts gang version, and they're really kind of getting away with it. It's supposed to be like a modern country home kitchen kind of vibe to it, Western. I was just always upset that I never got an opportunity to stay at one of the Peanut style hotel rooms. They even had like the version of where you can have Snoopy tuck you in at night. And I always wanted to do that, but I never had a chance to stay here. So now we are staying here. Okay, so our room is 742. Let's head on up. And there it is on the 7th floor. Ooh, great with a nice little communal phone. But let's see here. Oh, there's a sign, 742. I think we're pretty much all the way at the end. But before we head over there, I did want to recognize that there is a soda machine. Prices right now are, well, it's not working at this very moment. Neither is the ice machine. But apparently each floor does have a soda and ice machine if it is working. Everything is new carpeting. Looks pretty fresh. Kind of has like a bottle, kind of like the old bottle house. That's, you know, that's the vibe. I bet you that's where they got the inspiration from, is the bottle house. I don't know, I do miss the whimsy. Granted, I never stayed at the hotel, but I've seen videos and pictures of the original Knott's Hotel when they had all the like the Peanuts branding with the characters and everything, and they even had a specific floor in which the rooms there had Snoopy theming. But now everything has been redone since last year's remodeling into a kind of like a modern country kitchen style. Huh. We got some folklorico dancers and mariachis. But here it is, all the way at the end, 742, right next to a fire door. So let's go on in. Okay, going on in. There it is. Okay, there's the restroom. Let's just check out the bedroom. What we ended up getting was the standard queen. They do have standard 2 queens, a double queen, which is in the oversized size. They have a standard 1 king and an oversized single king. The oversized have more floor space, more square space area. But we ended up getting a basic hotel room. This is one of the more affordable ones. So to give you a good view as to what a base model room would get you here. The theming behind this is supposed to be modern country kitchen. Kind of an ode to Mr. and Mrs. Knott's, but with a little bit of a modern touch. You can see how even like the lamps right here on the stands, it's like a windmill. And that one, like an old-timey lantern, has, what is this? Ooh, light switch right there for a headboard light. Nice little cushion. Of course, you got the hotel telephone. Got a hotel guest directory. We'll scan it to see what it is later. Does have radio alarm, USB ports on there too. Ooh, it even has a wireless charging unit. That's pretty nice. The light itself. Oh, 2 settings. Did you see that? Here's the first switch. Nice. And then if I do the second switch, even brighter. That's cool. Oh, and the stands do have USB chargers, C and A style, as well as standard plugins. Very nice. On this nightstand, 3 switches. Oh, look at that. That middle switch gets the middle lantern light. That one got that one. And then the third one, even brighter. 3 effects. Look at that. That is pretty cool. We'll do all 3 right now. The AC unit is definitely a little bit on the older side, but it's working really nice in here. It's currently it's off, but we had it on. It blows really strong, so that it's a good working AC. It's a little older style, but it works just as fine. We'll open up here a little bit, a little dark, but look at that. We got a nice, beautiful sunset view looking out west. We can see the parking lot right over there, including the tennis court and the pool area. We'll check that out either a little bit later today or probably tomorrow. And then just at the very, there's no real park view per se. We're pretty much at the end, and there really is no view. But we can hear Ghost Rider, which lends me to a tip here. We're only here for one day or one night. We're going to sleep here and then go to the park tomorrow morning, so we don't have to worry about it. But if you wanted to be taking some daily naps while the park is open, you probably don't want to be in one of these rooms here at the end, because I can hear Ghost Rider right over there. It's pretty loud, especially some of the screens. So if you're trying to take an afternoon nap, you might get some noise from the roller coasters there. So do keep that part in mind. Nice, wonderful mirror here with some hooks. Check yourself out before you head into the parks. Got a pretty good giant-sized TV. Doesn't move about, just stays flat. Got one light over here, a matching one on the other side, as well as some USB-C and A ports, standard plugins. Let's see here. So we'll start from the left. Yep, look at that. A refrigerator. All rooms do come with a refrigerator, a little mini bar fridge. No microwaves though. All rooms do come with their own Keurig maker. Some standard coffee cups, water cups, sugar, creamers, ice bucket, Keurig machine right over there. Below that, just a drawer. To the right over here, 3 various decent sized drawers. And probably the most important part of any hotel room is going to be the restroom. Beautiful vanity style mirror. Hello there again. I do know this one is one of those fancy ones that has like different settings. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. 1 setting, 2 setting. Ooh, off right there. And I think they do have a night mode. Oh, look at that. And then this other button, I'll turn it on right now. This button is the behind light. So let's turn off the main light. You're going to see this. So 1 button, 2 button, 3 button, off. So you can put yourself a little bit of a night light to see in the middle of the night if you do have to get up and use the restroom. You do have some soaps here, provided by the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the soap and this lotion are all boysenberry scented. This one's boysenberry and vanilla scented, and I would imagine it's the same here. So this is going to smell really nice. I may not even use these. I may want to keep them. You do get a little bit of 2 makeup removers should you need it. Hand towel right here. Tissue dispenser. Nothing at the bottom. So actually, yeah, I don't even see a trash can over here. Maybe there's one inside. Oh, there it is. It's inside the restroom. Standard toilet. You have this one. You have 3 of the larger size towels, 3 of the smaller, and 3 of the smallest hand towels. A tractor right here in the restroom. And another light here. Let's see what lights control. So there's 2 switches for this one. Pitch dark right here. So we have one that controls the front vanity. So this one right here, the top one controls the vanity, and the bottom one controls the restroom. And once the toilet room is on, the vent as well is on too. Standard tile flooring. And we'll close the door here for a little bit and show the tub. Step-in tub. Of course, this is not an ADA compliant room, but they do have ADA rooms. And they have the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, all boysenberry and vanilla scented. Standard shower head. Soap basket right there. Nothing too fancy in regards to the restroom. And for the closet, we already put our stuff in the closet, so that kind of shows you, plenty of room here for a bag or 2, duffel bag. Looks like you got plenty of hangers for the whole time. They also do dry cleaning as well as laundry services. Has one of the suitcase benches right there for you. Sliding doors. And they do have an ironing board and an iron already included with it. Another storage place right there for some bags and whatnot. Knott's Hotel, their vibe is that they want this to feel like it's a guest room, not so much a hotel. Again, the vibe, the theming is modern country kitchen or modern country house and home. And with the theming, the decorations, the art, including the furniture, they want you to feel like less of a hotel, more of you're just at your Aunt Becky's house who lives in Oklahoma, and she's been to Horses and Country, and this is a spare guest bedroom. That's more of what they're trying to go for, hence some of the furniture. And yes, you do have obviously your traditional hotel amenities, but overall you feel like you're not in a hotel, you feel like you're in a guest room. And I really do get that sense, which is really nice. Oh, look at this little door hanger. What is this? Breakfast. Hotel Breakfast Express. Oh yeah, they do have room service. So we can actually order ourselves some breakfast for tomorrow in bed if we like. Deliver. Oh, you can even put your delivery time on there. 6:30. They have our increments from 6:30 to 9:30. The 30 acres breakfast, burritos, pancakes, a la carte items, special requests. I do know you can also do room service from the restaurant, I believe until about 10 o'clock. Oh, very nice. But we're going to go into the restaurant tomorrow morning, most likely, and actually have a good breakfast. Let's take a look here at our bed for the evening. Okay. Feels pretty good here. Nice and clean, white sheets. Looks like you get 4 pillows. The pillows seem to be relatively soft. I don't know how the mattress feels. Only one way to find out. Make the bed real nicely. Don't want to disturb it. Looks really... screw it. There we go. It's a little soft. It's a medium. It's a good medium. Not too hard, not too soft. I'd be okay with this. I don't like sleeping in hotels because of that reason. Too hard, too soft. But this is a medium. But the pillows are really, really squishable. I'm going to need like 2 pillows just to keep my head up. Well, that's going to do it for the room itself. Time to check out the rest of the hotel. And then, of course, tomorrow morning before we go to Knott's, to the theme park, we're going to have some breakfast down below in the 30 Acres restaurant. I'm not sure what I'm going to get. They do have a pretty good buffet from what I understand. But they have some great traditional breakfasts, sandwiches, and burritos. I don't know. But for right now, we're going to go down below into the lobby, check all that out, walk around the grounds. And then maybe we'll go into the park for a little bit for a couple hours. Who knows? Walking around a second time, I realized this is a picture of one of the walls of the bottle house. Doing a little exploring now. Up here are the 2 ballrooms. They're only on the top floor. So we have Skyline B. Looks like they had a table for registration there. And then the much larger ballrooms is over here, Skyline A. Gonna take a look real quick. Oh wow, look at this. Pretty good sized ballroom too. Look at that. That's a really nice view. But speaking of views here, I don't want to risk going out that way. But you see, the room itself, the banquet room only goes out this far. There's actually 2 rooms on the 8th floor. We're on the 9th floor of the ballroom. On the 8th floor, there's 2 rooms on both sides of the hallway that are underneath the ballroom where we're currently standing. Which lends to another tip in that if you end up getting a top floor, which is the 8th floor here at the Knott's Hotel, hopefully there's not an event going on, because if that is the case, you're going to have potential dancing and music and sounds knocking on top of you as you're going through, because the ballroom, banquet hall, both of them together are the total expansion, except for the 2 rooms front and back of the hotel. We decided to take a quick look here on the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor is where they're going to have the Knott's Grand Ballroom. We went to the top floor ballroom. They essentially, what they did is they took a 2nd level here and turned it into more of an event space. But there's a beautiful decor right there, Knott's Berry Place, Buena Park, California. Obviously some old-timey tools and decor and whatnot. Beautiful looking chandelier looking over the lobby there. There's the lobby bar. Here's the lobby check-in area right over there. Beautiful. Got different hues of purple, like obviously in representation of the boysenberry. Beautiful modern lobby. There's a stairwell that went up to the grand ballroom. Again, the beautiful, beautiful lighting up here. All wonderfully done. As like I said, a modern country home kitchen decor. This is beautiful. Look at the wonderful like couches and chairs. I've been noticing a lot of these old-timey photos of Walter and Cordelia, them a few years younger. Their old original fruit stand that they have there. There's Walter himself. With I think that's the early boysenberry plants. And when they started making an actual store there for their Knott's Berry products. And it's a wonderful, wonderful. I like this one with the purple popping out in their shirt and blouses of Walter and Cordelia. Down here, there's 3 main spots. There's going to be the 30 Acres Kitchen, which we're going to go into for breakfast tomorrow morning. They do have the Pantry, which is more of a quick service. They do brew some Starbucks coffees. They have some pastries, muffins, cookies. Oh, they even have actual Knott's Berry Farm cookies. That's pretty cool. So you can get one of those on the go. They have some quick grab and go drinks, bananas, coffees. They actually do make things like mochas and cappuccinos, and they do have milk alternatives. I saw almond milk and soy milk and stuff like that. And the menu isn't posted right now, but I did see it online. Prices are approximately kind of what you would pay on par for a traditional Starbucks drink. So pretty good savings there. You know, there is obviously a Starbucks closer to in front of the park, but if you're at the hotel, if you don't want to use the Keurig, you know, $5-6 for your coffee that you got here. So yeah, we're definitely going to come back here for breakfast, but we wanted to take at least a quick look to see how the restaurant looks. Look at this. So they have the way it's split up is that they have the bar area over here on the right hand side, and they have the more traditional dining on the left hand side. Let's see. Oh yeah, a full bar. They got beers on tap. Plenty of good selection over there. High-end cocktails, low-end cocktails. We might get a beer before we leave. That sounds pretty nice. And they do have some TV over here. Look at the chicken family over here. That's cute. Not very busy at all. And we're here during dinner time, which is interesting. They do have an outdoor dining area. But as you can see, there's definitely no need for the outside. But they do have some heaters should you need them. Ooh, a nice fireplace. This would look probably good during the summertime. This would be nice. Yeah, look at these booths. These are pretty cool. Again, with the modern country style, country townhome. I like the look. And even the tables themselves, not real wood, but meant to look like an old door, barn door kind of. There's a nice little chalk wall. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, just like me. I like this. This is really cool. Oh, that's a beautiful mosaic. Oh, wow, the windmill like in the front. And the catawampus. Got some old-timey pie tins here. Decorated with the boysenberry plant all over. But we're definitely going to come back for breakfast. We're probably going to do the breakfast buffet because it's $26. It includes all-you-can-eat buffet. Buffet does close at 10:30. But in the buffet itself, when you're eating, the drinks are actually included, which is what we found out. So like with the other more, like you can get a traditional American breakfast. They had like the 30 Acres egg breakfast, which is like 2 eggs, sausage, ham, eggs, stuff like that, hash brown. That was $16.95. But then if you wanted coffee or juice or soda, it would be the cost of that beverage right there. And I saw prices were about $3, $4, $5 each. So, I mean, you're already at $20, give or take. Might as well for a few dollars more get all you can eat, all you can drink, right? Makes sense. And if you are a pass holder of Knott's Berry Farm, you get a discount inside there too. No reservations are needed. Obviously, if it's a busier time, you may want to make arrangements, but they don't expect it to be too busy in the morning. And we'll get here. They did say about 8:30 is going to be the main busy time of the morning. So we're probably going to either probably come down before or after that before we head into the park. And they do have a gift shop in here called the Berry Place. And from what I understand, there's actually items in here that are specifically just for Knott's Hotel. That this is the only spot you can get them, including some Knott's Hotel branded merchandise. I see some t-shirts, like the t-shirt going for $26.99, a polo over here, a hoodie to pull over. The only thing I'm complaining about with these is that you do have the cool Knott's K logo, but there's nothing on the back of these shirts. It's just literally just the logo. Nothing, plain. So I'm not a fan of that. They do have a ball cap if you need it. They even have some shot glasses wear here. They got a travel mug, $19.99 for that one. Cocktail glass for $16.99. Shot glass for $6.99. They got some good items. So the merchandise, the clothing is what they have exclusive, as well as the bath products. And these, of course, are just the larger versions of what you can get inside your room. They have essential oils, hand soap. They have the lotions over here. You can buy yourself a large bottle. This I heard is $20. And if you do want the shampoos and the conditioners and the bath gel, they do have it here in a little travel set as well. And in case you forget, you don't want to go back to the market, they do have some of the berry market items here. The jams, the preserves, the boysenberry syrups. One of my favorites, the boysenberry barbecue sauce, the buttermilk biscuit sauce, or sauce, that's not sauce, mix. Jeez. Got boysenberry punch, boysenberry cotton candy. And of course, you can't go to Knott's without getting some shortbread cookies, right? They also do have some other Knott's merchandise, but this is stuff that's not exclusive to the hotel. Stuff you could potentially get inside the park. Hoodies, hats, mugs, the Squishamallow guys, stuffed animals. They got cool water bottles. This Knott's here shirt. Ooh, this one, I like this tie-dye. That's pretty cool. Cups, and even some sunglasses, Oakley branded, if you forgot some. And all your pass holder discounts do apply here inside this store. But most importantly with this store is for some people who may have forgotten something on their travels. They got the things such as, toothbrushes, baby powder, wipes and diapers, a binky, if your baby lost his binky, soaps. You want to do some laundry, they got the Tighten the Bounce. They even got cables and chargers. You got various pharmaceuticals right here should you need them. And if you want a snack, they got chips, traditional chips. They got candies. They got sundries and beverages right here. Bottled sodas, energy drinks, Gatorades and whatnot. Looks like they're ranging about $5 to $6. We stepped outside real quick in our travels just because it looks pretty. We'll come back here during the daytime, but we're like in the little courtyard area in between the Knott's Hotel Tower. Here we are. Our room is somewhere like over that away. You can even hear the rides going on if you can listen carefully. But I think this used to be like the old wedding area, and you can see how they can still turn into a nice little wedding area. Have the ceremony being have right here, chairs on both sides of the aisle. But it still looks beautiful, even for like maybe like an outdoor party. Like look at the lights, just looks beautiful. So the access, the pool area and the tennis court, it's on the first floor, and you're gonna head towards, I guess, the west side of the hotel, again, where the main tower is. They only have one tower with the rooms, and then the other side is where they have the restaurant and the store and whatnot. So now we're gonna go here to the pool area. We'll see how it looks right now. If it doesn't look that great, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back after breakfast and show what it looks like in the daytime. But for right now, we'll see what it looks like currently. So you do need a key to head into the pool area, which I do have. Lots of lounge chairs, got some tables right over here for you to enjoy. They even do have towels for you to grab. They do have this cool little splash pad area. And before when I saw it, it was actually painted yellow. I think it was Woodstock splash pad, but clearly it's blue now. And I'm gonna risk it right now and see what happens after I run real quick. Oh, this is why. There's a push button to activate pool toy. Oh, I heard it. Oh, and oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Okay, not bad. Little splash pad here with the wheel. Those things that obviously... That was scary. Oh, there is the waterfall. The deepest portion of it is 5 feet over here in this portion, and about 3 feet at the shallow end over there. And there is a hot tub for you to use as well too. And I heard the pool is heated. Oh yeah, it is. It's nice. Like honestly, it's good enough to go in right now in the middle of the night. I just realized they don't have the tennis courts anymore. It's just an open pavilion event area. Yeah, this is where the old tennis courts used to be. Oh, okay, well I guess there it is. No tennis courts, guys. If you are a guest of the hotel, you do need your key card between the hours 11:30 and 7 o'clock to get in on the doors. There is also a steam room and a sauna. And what I'm going to do tomorrow when we come back here to the pool area, I'm going to record that portion as well too and show you this whole thing during daytime. So we just got back from the park, did a couple hours there, did some rides, had a good time, but we'll do some more tomorrow to celebrate Peanuts Fest. Hence why I got my jersey on to wear. But now we're walking to our room. We're gonna go change, take a quick shower, relax, go to bed, and wake up early tomorrow and do some breakfast at the 30 Acres. I think I'm gonna get the buffet. Sounds about right. I mean, again, discount and free beverages. I think that's the best way to go. And hopefully the food is good. So anyways, we are going to end this portion of the video right here as we say goodnight to you and go into our room, and I'll see you in the morning. And just like that, good morning. We are on our way now downstairs. We're actually on the second level, the grand ballroom area. But we are just wanting to take a day look. You can see outside into the open gazebo patio area. Looks pretty. Definitely better at night, but you can see how this can turn into like some sort of event center. Just right outside of the pool area right over there, that is actually the official smoking section of the hotel. You can see the gentleman right there, he's enjoying his smoke. But yeah, they have the ashtray over there and the bench, and that is where you can come to smoke if should you need it, because we are pretty much right close in proximity to the parking lot, and that is the hotel parking lot that's over there. There's also some parking in the front side, but that was very limited. Most of the majority of the parking for the hotel is going to be in here. So this is my car right here, the red Bronco. So with parking with the hotel, depending on how many nights you are, it's $20 per night, per day essentially. You get the day of your check-in. So for example, we checked in last night around 6 o'clock. So we got the parking the whole day from 6 until midnight, and as well as midnight till midnight of today, of the following day. So you get a whole day to enjoy the hotel, plus your day at the park. So whatever day of your checkout is, you have until midnight of that day to enjoy the parking lot. And you get to stay right here. No need to worry. There is a dash. You can see the paper that's on the dash right there to show people that I am a guest here at the hotel. But like I said, you get to stay until the midnight of the day of your checkout. And don't worry, there is in and out privileges. Again, just show the little piece of paper. There is a security guard up at the front or an employee. They're just gonna make sure, be like, are you a guest of the hotel? Flashing the paper, you're good to go. That's the only way to access the parking lot that's in this region. And on the first floor, there's the fitness center, open from 5 to 11, and you do need a key card to get in. Traditional small fitness room, incline bench, elliptical, treadmill. What is it? Cycling machine, rowing machine. Got some calisthenic balls, the bands. They do provide you towels should you need it. They do have some restrooms over there too for gym use purpose. And then some of the multi-exercise machines, cable pools, more incline benches. Well, they even have some TVs up here as well too. They also do have a sauna and steam room, but I did see some folks in there, so we'll give some respect. I can show you kind of the steam room is open right there, but there's someone in the sauna, and I want to be respectful for them. On the same floor, they also do have a guest laundry, 8 to 10. And same thing, you need your key card to get in. I love this sign. Laundry soap to clean and softener to make your blankets nice and soft. And it looks like to pay, hold, cash, wash card here. Now, how much is a wash card? But apparently you have to download the app, the Wash Connect app. These are all app connected. Look, they're smart machines. And you load it on there, and then that's how you can do your laundry. They said they got 4 laundry machines, washers, and 4 dryers. And vending machine for some snacks and drinks. And if you did need soap and fabric softener, they had it at the Berry Market that we saw last night. So now that we finished the tour of the hotel, it's time to get our breakfast at 30 Acres. Unlimited with the buffet, the drinks as well. There's orange juice, there's apple juice, there's coffee. I believe there's some milk as well, of course, water, sodas. Again, we're going to get the buffet. We're going to go jump in line in the buffet in a second. But it's worth it. For a few extra dollars, you get the unlimited beverages, because most of the menu items are in about the $13 to $18 range. So just for a few bucks more, get unlimited drinks, and of course you get unlimited food with the buffet. I think that's the best value. We'll do a quick review of what is here. Of course, grab yourself a fresh plate. They have biscuits. There's the biscuits. They have the gravy. There's the gravy. They have original scrambled eggs, and they are gluten-free. They have Denver scrambled eggs. They have bacon. Oh, that's sausage. And then they do have the bacon over there, freshly crisped. They have my favorite item that I'm going to be excited for, the breakfast potatoes. And there are the golden waffles, as much as you can eat. And they do have maple syrup here. You can get sugar-free upon request. Good to know. Got some powdered sugar for you. Oatmeal, gluten and dairy-free. with some toppings. I see some raisins. I see some graham crackers. They also do have fresh cut fruit. Looks like grapes, cantaloupe, melon, pineapple, and strawberry yogurts. They do have a variety of assorted pastries. I see some danishes, bear claws, muffins, croissants. They do have 2% milk in this machine. Cold cereals as well. Looks like I see some sort of raisin bran, some sort of oat grain, frosted flakes, some Fruit Loops. Looks like they ran out of some other stuff over here. So yeah, not a bad spread, and this again was $26. And instead of giving you a review on each individual item, I'm just going to eat my breakfast, enjoy it, and then I'll give you my final thoughts overall on how I thought the breakfast was. I mean, as you can see, it's traditional American style breakfast, nothing too fancy. It's not like we're making fresh scramblers or omelets or some sort of French toast station, but I'll tell you how it is when we're done. They do have boysenberry coffee here, but it is not included with the buffet. If you want the boysenberry coffee, you would have to pay extra for it. I think that's ridiculous. I mean, you're in Knott's Berry Farm, right? That should be included with it. The other thing was, too, is that they do have boysenberry syrup, but you have to ask your waiter for it as well. I don't know if that was additional or they're not supposed to. Our waiter was cool and gave us the syrup, but it's just weird that it's not being offered again at the buffet. And I do know today was waffles, but they also do other items such as French toast. So I don't know if it's on the daily, they change it out, weekly, monthly, or cases. So like I said, today was waffles. I've seen it on French toast. I've seen pancakes another day. I've seen toast another day. So I think some items do change every so often, but you're still gonna have your traditional standards of eggs, proteins, and cereals and carbs of pastries and whatnot. So do have a kids menu if you want. It's a cool little kids activity. It has both breakfast and lunch and dinner items. Obviously today being breakfast at the moment. They have for $11 you can get 1 scrambled egg served with hash brown potatoes and your choice of bacon or sausage. They also have scrambled eggs with diced ham, cheddar cheese served with hash browns, French toast with scrambled eggs, or a short stack of pancakes with scrambled eggs, and that's for the little guys at $11. Also the kids menu for lunch and dinner if you are interested is $12. That's not bad. Overall, the food was pretty good. There was a few hits, a couple misses. The eggs were some of the best hotel eggs I've ever had. That was really good. The scramble, the Denver eggs, pretty good too. Kind of unimpressed though, unfortunately, with the waffles. The waffles were crunchy and dry, and they look soft. They come in a steamer. You think great, but they're on the cusp of being like almost like cookie crunchy. Like it was chewy, and I was like, oh, even with the syrup, it was that bad. So I was a little disappointed on that. So that was a miss. The other thing is the potatoes. The first time around we had the potatoes were dry, mushy, like they weren't tasting that good, and they were towards the end of the pile when we first had it. But then we waited for a second batch when they made some fresh potatoes, and that was a big difference. So some of the items you're gonna have to get when they're fresh, newer, because of the way you're sitting there too long, drying out, whatever the case may be, as with all foods. And that does make a difference. Coffee was pretty good. Orange juice, apple juice is very good. Waiters are pretty good about clearing tables and refilling you. So service overall has been definitely a 5 out of 5. Food, the pastries were okay. I had a couple of the pastries, but they're on the same level of like something you can buy in a package at Walmart. They're not freshly baked. They're not, there's some corners being cut. Let's just say that. So overall, we enjoyed the breakfast, but I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It was good. I have no complaints in regards to like it was terrible. I want my money back, but also we probably won't be back to eat breakfast here. We'll probably be back to have a dinner maybe. Maybe we'll try a dinner in a future visit. Some of the burgers and sandwiches and pizza sound pretty good, but breakfast, if it were me, I would probably just go to the Starbucks that's right over there, grab a sandwich, grab a croissant. If you're a big breakfast person, like you have to eat like a huge meal, then sure, come down here. Myself personally, I'm more of a quicker breakfast, get myself a little quick burrito and get out of here. But we want to try it out for the video. So overall, again, 3 out of 5. Would I do it again? Probably not. But again, maybe you want to for your visit here. It's not a bad option, but not the best option. I'm going to give you my final thoughts about the hotel experience for today while Walter and Knott look over my shoulder here. Overall, the experience was wonderful. I did enjoy myself here. The hotel was clean, So cleanliness wise, 5 out of 5. No doubt about it. There's definitely some high standards here in the theme park world. And I did hear that in previous years before the renovation, hotel standards were a little bit lower, but definitely you couldn't tell now. It's very clean. There was security all around. I felt very safe. Unfortunately, Knott's Berry Farm parking lot does have a little bit of a history of break-ins. So having security around made me feel comfortable and made me feel safe. The staff alone in this hotel, wonderful. Shout out to Amira. She was wonderful. She definitely took care of us here. And overall, definitely enjoyable. My own and the hotel room was clean, enjoyable there. Quaint, love the decor, the theming of the whole, like I said, modern country home. Definitely has that vibe here. I personally love Snoopy and Peanuts, as you probably know. So I still would have loved to have the kitschiness of the Snoopy themed rooms and characters, and being able to see Snoopy walking around the hotel grounds, which that doesn't happen anymore. So I would love for that to kind of potentially be incorporated back into the hotel. But it's still a wonderful hotel, and it definitely has the Knott's vibe to it. My biggest complaint really was the sleeping of the bed, and that's just a personal one. I had a terrible night's sleep. That was, the mattress wasn't that comfortable, the pillows weren't that comfortable. The room was a little warm, and we had some trouble because we turned the AC on and it blasted really good, but then it got too cold and it was hard to really get that perfect level of adjustment there. But the bed, I didn't sleep more than like hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I toss and turn, move around, and so I didn't get the greatest night's sleep. So that's my biggest gripe there, honestly. Comfort level of the bed. Maybe it might be different for you. Maybe you would enjoy the bed. I just, sleep quality was not great for me, but everything else was wonderful. Price was right. I paid about $130 plus tax and fees. Came out to about $147.50. This is the slow time right now. We're stayed on a Saturday night in February, the weekend right before Valentine's Day weekend. And it was the same price on Hotels.com as it was if I had a double pass discount with my pass holder discount with Knott's Berry Farm, which they have a special right now until March. And so it was pretty good. So for the price, this hotel is definitely wonderful. I will definitely stay here again for sure, no doubt about it, as long as the price is right. For myself, the price is anything probably below $200. I would consider staying here. Ideally, in the $150 to $175 range would be the sweet spot, because there are a lot of hotels in the region that I've stayed at before previously, even before the channel, that are cheaper and some of the bigger name brands, and I get just as good of a quality with them too. So once this hotel gets a little bit above a price line, I probably would not stay here. Yeah, you are technically closer to the theme park, but I have parking and on my pass, so it doesn't really matter for me. I always drive everywhere. So for me to go from one hotel, park over here, it's not that big of a deal. So the convenience of being here at the hotel and being able to walk to the theme park, it's a nice perk to have, but it's not a do-all for me. So, but again, that might be something that's a big deal for you, where it's worth it for you to stay here, park here, and be able to walk to a theme park. And I'm overall going to give this experience a 4 out of 5. I think that's a very solid one. Definitely worth coming to. I would recommend staying here for sure. Find yourself a discount if possible. If you're a pass holder, make sure you take advantage of the pass holder discount. If you see something, a promotion going online, the Knott's Hotel does a lot of ticket packages where you save some money on the ticket, as well as parking, merchandise credit, food credits. They're always running these around all year round. So, but the pass holder discount, there's always a pass holder discount of 15%. Definitely take advantage of that if you are a pass holder. And if you're not, take advantage of any specials that may be online. Again, as we've learned, the online specials are the only way to get those discounted rates. Anything you find online like Expedia, Travelocity, hotels and whatnot, they may give you discounted prices, but it's not the price or the special that the Knott's Hotel has. So if it's like a free breakfast or free parking or free voucher of some sort, that wouldn't be included in the hotels.com or third-party vendors. It'll only be through Knott's Berry Farm itself on their hotel. Great hotel, definitely will be back for sure, and I enjoyed it. Again, a good solid 4 out of 5. And with that, that's going to do it for our journey here at the Knott's Hotel. Had a great time. Hope you did as well too watching the video. If you did, do me the biggest favor, give it a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, if you haven't done so already. And third, hit that notification bell. Take one step further, follow me on social media at BigRedJourneys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for even more content. So from me to you, thank you, and then I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye now.